Good morning. It's the morning of day 3, 6 o'clock. I'll give you a 360. Calm as anything, again.
My little boat.
So what am I going to do today? Well, I think the same as yesterday, almost. Start with coffee, then I'll go fishing, then I'll come back and decide what I'm going to do. If it's calm like this, I may head off to the other end of the lake. Supposedly there's big bass over there. Oh, what a nice day. There's a little red squirrel on my property. He's just showing himself for the first time. I've got a big bag of nuts, so I'll put some out. These will fatten him up a little bit. Well, let's get some coffee on the boil. What a place to have a coffee. Oh, the lake is just so calm. This is so beautiful. I seeded the bottom of some trees with peanuts. I strategically placed them for the, I think it's a red squirrel, a little red squirrel. It's kind of funny, it's taken 3 days for me to notice the guy. I heard him this morning. So maybe he's just arrived back from holiday or something like that. So I got my coffee. I got a bit of jerky. I'm not sure if this is the original or the teriyaki. I gotta start eating more of my food. It's just tough jerky. Barely a cloud in the sky. It's going to be a warm one. It's great having a mini pair of binoculars when you're in a boat, because when you're paddling it takes so long to get anywhere. It's always nice to, if you're going in the wrong direction, for instance. You want to get a pair of waterproof. When I first got here this trip, I bought a pair of Nikons that from Cabela's. I was told were 100% waterproof, 100% mistproof. The first night they got rained on, took them 3 days to clear out just by putting them in the sun, so they were unusable, and I lost confidence. I've got these Bushnell waterproof H2Os. This is a 10 by 25. I think they have an 8 by 25. Seems to do the job. Well, not it doesn't seem to do the job, it does the job. Hope I don't wake those guys up over there, they're just kind of noisy. I think this is how you define lakeside dining. Ooh, that's hot. It's not quite 7 in the morning. Well, it just wouldn't be a Rodney video if I didn't brush my teeth at least once. On camera. Well, it helps if you open this up, it's brand new. I'll save this little piece of plastic. Put it in the trash. There's stirrings from the other camp over there. I see a guy walking around in his underwear. I'm just getting dressed. I put on my pants in my tent. I've also got mouthwash. Takes a bit of practice getting out of one of these things. Oh, am I ever tired. It's really windy now, but there was a moderate wind, and I wanted to see how long it would take me to get to the portage out of here. It's it's like 7.5 km. Took me around 2.5 hours. I had to hug the shoreline all the way. I think I averaged about 3.4 km an hour. Now the wind is really pounding. Anyway, when I turned around and came back, I took the straightest route possible. I didn't have to hug the shoreline because the wind was pushing me. And it was only 6.2 km. And I averaged 4.3 km an hour. So with the wind, I averaged 1 km an hour more. I'm just worried about when I have to leave on Monday. If it's windy like this, I'm going to have a hard time. So I'm deciding on either doing half the trip on Sunday and laying up somewhere, camping somewhere, or starting really early when it's dead calm and getting her done. I learned a valuable lesson. When I came in here, of course, I had the full load. And I had everything in the front of the canoe, maybe 45, 50 pounds. It adds a lot of support when you're in a canoe. But anyway, on my way out, I was getting blown everywhere. There was just me in the canoe, and I made it a couple of K, and I said, I just ain't gonna make it. I stopped on shore and grabbed probably a 65, 70 pound rock and stuck it in the front, and what a difference that made. Big thing is when you're zigzagging with the wind and there's nothing in there, as soon as the wind hits you, it tries to make you do a 180, and once that starts, you can't stop it with the paddles. But once you put the rock in, it takes a lot more for the wind to blow you. You can usually catch it with your paddle stroke. So let's see, what have I just done? I've just done 15 kilometers in 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. Back to Sportsman's Lodge is about 17.5, 18 K. So maybe another hour, but if the wind's like this, I wouldn't be able to do it in one go. I mean, if the wind is like this, I couldn't leave this island. I'd be winded. Every morning it's been dead calm, so one choice is to pack almost everything up the night before. Wake up early, have a good breakfast, pack up the tent, head out.
Well, after that 15k out and back canoe trip, I'm famished. I had a bit of a rest. I had some beef jerky. Now I'm gonna have an early dinner before I go fishing. I got Alpine Air Kung Pao chicken. It costs $13. Instructions are, well, first of all, take out this little hydro pack, whatever the hell it's called. Don't eat it. Add 2 cups of water. Okay, 2 cups of water. Ooh, that's hot on the other hand. Give it a good stir. Close her up. Wait 10 to 12 minutes. Well, I'm about to try the Kung Pao chicken, but before that, afterbite. I found out about this stuff online and I ordered some so it was ready for me when I came here, and I showed it to my sister and she says, "Oh yeah, we all know about this." So I always carry this with me when I go. I haven't been bitten that much, but I've got a few little itchies. And this seems to do the job. Product placement. Afterbite. Anyway, I was reading the package, this Kung Pao chicken by Alpine Air. You read the front and you say, okay, it's one meal. You look at the back in fine print. Servings per container, 2. Well, if it's got 540 calories per package, and I even look at it and I say that can't really be 2 servings. I haven't finished, but something just hit me. There's 2 servings in here. How the hell do you share it? Do I take a spoonful? You take a spoonful? I take a spoonful? You take a spoonful? I mean, the whole thing about these things is you pour water in them. They're convenient. You don't need pots and pans. So how does one share this without making a mess? I mean, I could pour half into the other guy's bowl, but then a big fight would erupt because he would say, well, you didn't give me half. You didn't give me enough. Or I would have to hit him in the nose because I would accidentally give him too much and he wouldn't give me any back. So how does one share these things? Okay, if any of you guys know, when you have something that's 2 servings, how do you share it? I'm going to be thinking about that for the next 3 days. I'm still eating, but well, let me wipe my face. Note to Rod: next time I come camping, bring chili. I'm just trying to figure if you can take a fresh green chili, chop it up, and it'll last 3 or 4 days. I don't know. Yeah, Rod's spice pack: pepper, onion, soap. Don't eat the soap. Garlic, soy sauce, salt. Note to Rod: don't forget the friggin' chilies next time. Jesus Christ. And I'm a guy that likes spicy food. I never even thought of it. And I planned on everything else. I made about 1 million this. Because I knew I was going to come here like 6 months ago. And I forgot chilies. Geez, the whole vacation's ruined. I forgot chilies. I'm still eating, but I was just thinking, I'm kind of getting tired of fresh fish. I've eaten so much of it. The first meal with fish and fish crisp. It's the greatest thing since sliced bread. The second time, almost the greatest thing since sliced bread. The third time, like sliced bread. Now I've been eating it every single day. I'm kind of getting tired of fresh fish. Well, bass, but thing is, when I'm back in Saudi Arabia, a little devil on the shoulder, or maybe it's the shoulder, I can't remember, he's going to say to you, you should eat more fish. You're regretting it now. Because I'm going to say to all my friends, oh, I was eating fresh fish every day. I was catching the fish. I was eating it. I'm not going to say I got tired of it. I ate so much of it. Yeah, be careful what you wish for. You may get too much of it. I mean, I'm complaining about catching too many goddamn fish. Oh, I'm catching too many fish. I'm not eating all my food. I'm going to have to carry all this extra food back because I'm catching so many fish. I've been out in the... This is only my third day and I haven't had much to drink today, to tell the truth. It's still early. Well, usually I start at 12, but I decided not to drink anything before I went on the canoe trip today. Just to be safe. So I've got no excuse. I'm not really drunk. I'm just, I got nobody to talk to. Except you, goddamn camera. You're like a little friend. Hey, you're like a little friend. You give me somebody to talk to. It's like my 3 cats. I live alone. I have 3 cats. My cats must get sick of me talking to them. I know exactly what they're saying. Why don't you shut up and let me sleep? Well, actually it's meow, 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 meow. That's shut up and let me sleep in cat talk. Yeah, I really am starting to rant. No, I'm not ranting, I'm raving. Yeah, there's a difference between a rant and a rave. Yeah, I think I'm raving. I'll rant later, okay? I'm still eating. Haven't made the final verdict. Oops, better turn this around. I was just thinking though, talking about cats. Bae, if you're watching, Bae's my girlfriend. I'm starting to miss you a little bit. I miss your cooking. I miss my cats. Grayling. You know I'm talking about you, Princess. Oh, I've had you 14 years. And Fang, you've had such a rough life, Fang. And you're probably getting close to your last days. I miss my 3 cats and I miss my girlfriend. But not enough to leave here and go back to Saudi Arabia right now. Okay? I'll be back in, I don't even know what day it is, but I'm back sometime next week. I think I fly back into Saudi Arabia on Friday, which is a week tomorrow. My poor girlfriend. I kind of give her a hard time sometimes. Well, she thinks I do. I probably tease her too much. I kind of tease the things that I love. My cats. I don't tease my cats so much, but I'm really starting to rave now. So Bae, if you're watching, I do appreciate you. I do appreciate everything you do for me. I love your cooking. It's nice that you always like to wash the dishes, even though you can't do them as well as me. I used to be a professional dishwasher for a year, so I know how to wash dishes. As comfortable as this bed is, it's not as comfortable as my bed in Saudi Arabia. It's so nice with the AC on, the humidifier on, so you can't hear anything. Girlfriend on one hand, a cat here, a cat there, and a cat there. Oh, heaven. So this is another type of heaven, but there's no cats and girlfriends here. So, if you think this is bad, wait till I start drinking. Final verdict on Alpine Air Kung Pao chicken. It definitely filled the spot. I'm not a big eater and this filled me up, but I can't see it being for 2 people. Rating it out of 10, I'll give it a 6.5, a 7. It's actually not too bad. This is with noodles, not with rice, by the way. Asian style flavors with noodles, chicken, vegetables, and whole roasted peanuts. So it was a $13 meal. $13! I think I better start eating more fish. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I think the package only weighs 5 ounces. You add two cups of water, which is 16 ounces. Excuse me. I mean, when you think about the reason you take dehydrated stuff is because it's so light. It's all the other crap that's so heavy. Fish on. Yeah, pretty small one. On. Ooh, this is a big one, I think. Fairly nice size one. I can't see it, but it's sure fighting. Ooh, it's really fighting. I'm hoping it's a nice one. I haven't cut on. Well, I got one already earlier this morning. Oh, this is a nice one. That's a beauty fish. Not too big, not too small. This would be perfect for eating. Should I eat you? Yeah, I'll put you on my stringer. I'll put you on my stringer. It's nice and scenic. These are the cliffs just across from the portage into Donald Scott Lake. Portage is straight ahead.